Again, everybody, the broadcast keeps dropping out. I'm not seeing this happening for anybody else except for me here. I've been watching the same guy's stream right now. And he's been going continuously. I don't know why my stream keeps getting cut, but we're going to keep it going. Sir Gillians. Right now, cutting the gap down. He's gained about 0.2 here as we run. We're just going to put this as a part 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put it down for every part. Because I have no clue what's going on. But we got 9 laps to go here in stage number 2. There's the 12 and the 96 have now found each other. And there you see ahead of them the 19 of Sir Gillians. And here is your race leader right now, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. And what an up and down day for the 9. Looking to get a stage win to break that tie with the 19 for second in the point standings. And a stage win will definitely help him do that. As Sir Gillians won the first stage, and the 9 came in third. And right now the 9 currently in line to win this stage so long as it goes the way it is, with the 19 of Sir Gillians finishing third. So crazy little flip-flops going on right now between these two. Might mean that they could still be tied for second in the point standings after 2 stages, which is insane. But it does appear that the 19 could be catching up to the 38. And he does, in fact, look as the gap went down about 0.4 the last couple of laps. Now down to about 1.25 seconds. And I do believe that is continuing to fall. The gap now just about a second between the 38 and the 19. I do believe if the 19 could get by this 38 before the end of this stage, that would mean that +1 stage point. The 19 gets by the lap car, the 24 JRC Indy. Now looks to continue the run down to the 38. Gap under a second as we have 4 laps to go. The 9 you see just about a whole straightaway away from the 19, about half if not more away from the 38. About 3.5 seconds between first and second right now. Oh, the 38 gets loose. He's going to run it through the grass. He's going to keep it straight, but look at the momentum gained by the 19 to the outside goes Sir Gillians. Digi got loose out of 4, and that allows the 19 to go by, but with nobody to draft in front of them, that's going to give the 38 the run. Here's we have 3 laps to go, coming to 2 to go. No time for the 19 to run down the 9. We do, in fact, have 2 laps to go. You saw the 38 get loose through the tri-oval. He had to let off to regather, and that allows the 19 to break away. This could put the 19 of Sir Gillians and solidify him in that second spot in the point standings with just this 1 point. But right now, Tristan Dobbs only cares about one thing, and that's a stage win as he is on the white flag. 1 lap to go here for the 9 car. No challengers for the 19 behind him. Really no battles going on at all through the field. So we will keep focus here on the 9 as he will come out of turn 4. Through the tri-oval and across the line, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs is your stage 2 winner. And the 19 will come across in second. The 38 will finish in third. Fourth will be the 96 of Racer X. The 12 of Mudweiser will round out your top 5 here in stage 2. Now we wait for the drivers to have to come down pit road. There's now only 7 cars on the lead lap, the last of them being the 22 of 19. Looking to rebound here as we go into stage 3. Everybody gonna come down pit road this time. And now the 19 had the better pit stop under yellow. That puts him in the position in the lead. As they come to green, we're back out stage number 3 underway. And the 19 and the 9 side by side, but not for long as the 96 comes and gives the 9 a side draft, allowing the 19 to clear for the lead. But here comes the 96 of Racer X to the inside. They're 3 wide for the lead for just a second. Down the backstretch as the 19 went from the lead down to third. 96 comes up and puts a block on the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. That allows the 38 of Digi to get to the 9's inside with the help from the 12 of Mudweiser. And here comes the 22 of 19. And look how far back the 19 of Sir Gillians has fallen. He's all the way back in 7th. Oh, and gets collected with the 7. The 7 runs him up into the wall. And unfortunate circumstances for the 19, but we've seen what raw speed the 19 has. He is not happy about what transpired between him and the 7 as we listened onto the radio, or at least I listened onto the radio to see if we were going to get any smacking talking, but we did not. As the 22 through the grass, another car through the grass. That is the 24 JRC Indy. As now the 38 and the 96, your top 2, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs has fell all the way back to the 3rd spot. Here comes the 12 of Mudweiser and the 88. Let's not forget of JE Racing right now in the top 5. Now he's going to peek to the inside of the 12, who got loose out of 4, which is something we've seen all night from every driver, really. But can he hold on to the 4th spot? He'll cut the nose off the 12, and he will, as now we go back to the front. The 38 of Digi's going to look to the inside of that 96 of Racer X, and he'll look to bring the 9 of Tristan Dobbs with him. We're going to take a quick check here on the 19 of Sir Gillian. So look at all the time he's lost so far. Took 2 tires on that last stop to get himself the race lead. Now has lost the lead draft. But luckily, this is not the final stage. If this was the final stage, you could effectively call his race over. But There could be the threat of a caution. The end of this stage, which is in 41 laps, if he can stay on the lead lap, which we assume he will be able to. Right now, though, your race leader currently the 38 of Digibuds. Swear to God, dude, if my stream comes down again, I will restart my stuff because this is not a problem for literally anybody else. But right now, we're going strong, and we're gonna hope it stays that way. As we see the 24 through pit road. He's trying out some stuff, having some fun with it. But look at the 88 up to 4th. He'll lead this 4-car train. Right now, that 19, you saw just a speck of dust in the back. He's praying for a caution here to get himself back in touch with the leaders and to get some fresh Goodyears on that car of his. But here comes the 96 back inside the 9, looking for second, and now he'll look for more as the 38 gives him room underneath. The 96 of Racer X. Gonna try it to the inside. There you see the 24 at JRC Indy. Making contact with the inside wall down the backstretch. But the 96, your race leader, the 38 falls to second, the 9 unable to get by, will stay in position number 3. Mamas, we saw some cars get squirrely here. That 4-car tandem now effectively broken apart. Really broken apart. Now as you see this lead group of 3 led by your leader, the 96 of Racer X, 38 of Digi, and the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Such a tight little trio they got going on right now, allowing them to pull away farther and farther from those behind them. Right now, 1-9 has been able to work himself back into the 4th spot. I think he's actually keeping ground with the top 4 or top 3. I think they would effectively be running away with it. But he's not losing as much ground as you would have thought. Because right now we should have about 8 laps left to go before you see drivers come down. About 6 to 7. 8 would probably be the longest you'd see anybody stay out. As you see now the 19 of Tristan Dobbs, who's just completely lost everybody. Just trying to limp that car to pit road. The 96 continues to lead him around here. Waiting for these drivers to come down and make their first scheduled stop here in stage 3. And still just a whole lot of racing left to go, and I don't think we've seen the last of any calamities. Think of what we've seen here. We've seen wrecks. We've seen yellows. 3 wide for a stage when separated by hairs. We've seen dominance. We've seen leads gotten and then lost. We still have a whole nother stage and a whole nother stage after it. He was pretty He had a good run last week. Wasn't really near the top of the list when it came to cars that were real front runners. But he has absolutely shown the pace tonight. Keeping up with the 38 and the 9, which the 9 has been the strongest car we've seen all day. Started on the pole, now finds himself third, but this 96 car comfortably leading him around. As we should be seeing cars down pit road this lap, if not that after. Could be seeing cars signaling the bottom there. Could mean that they will be coming down this time. We'll look on the 96. We'll look on the going away cam. And yes, the top three do come down. The 22 of 19 elects to stay out. JE Racing stays out. Only the top three, I believe, came down this time. As I think the 24 of JRC Indy is just having a time at this point. Just trying to limp that 24 to the end. We see the 7 now coming off of pit road. The 12 also doing that. They should be on the lead lap. When will we see the 19? The 19 elects to stay out another lap. He is not your race leader. That is the 22. But he pits and shall relinquish the lead. Where did those that just came out? Here they go. The top three have now come off of pit road. The 96 stays out in front, but the 9 will beat the 38 off. That will put the 9 of Tristan Dobbs in second. They got to be quick, though, to get back in the draft. The 9 trying to stick with the 96. 22 of 19 now leaving his stall. And there are the three leaders you see behind them. There they go. The 19 of Sir Gillians had to take a little bit of a longer stop. He was putting on 4 fresh Goodyears while other drivers could do less with their time. Right now, the 96 of Racer X still is your race leader as we have about 28 laps to go. Sorry, 27 laps to go. Here in stage number 3. Now we come to 26. The 90 time. We saw that the 22 came out in the 4th spot. The 12 of Mudweiser will be your 5th place car. The 88 of JE Racing will be in 6th spot. That is the 7 car. He is your 7th place driver, and the 19 of Tristan Dobbs all the way back here in 8th. There's anybody who can't wait for this stage to end, it is definitely the 19. Now as we potentially see a battle for the lead. Here with the 9 and the 96, the 24 quick to get out of the way. Let the leaders go by and let this battle for the lead ensue as the 9's going to clear him on the inside. The 96 of Racer X will fall into position number 2 and move the 9, who's been utterly dominant today, back to the lead. Alrighty. Now that we've listened to the engine noise yet again. 9 continues to lead. 96. And let's give a shout out here to the pit crews of these 3 drivers, keeping them right in sync. That way they could stay on the track together and continue gapping the rest of the field. Not really as tight as they were with the 9 riding in third and the 96 leading this train. But as long as the 9 is out front, you can definitely bet. But they're still pulling away. Is the 96 going to look? Tried to peek to the inside. Elected to stay behind the 9. Could have made a battle here, but didn't want to lose time to the field. Right now we have about 19 laps to go. Here in stage number 3, there should be one more green flag pit stop. We come to 18 to go this time by. As now the 96 looking to be racy for the lead. He's going to look to the outside of the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Can he do anything with it? They are still side by side. A little bit of an edge goes to the 96. Oh, but had to let off going into turn 3. Gave too much on entry. That allows the 9 to retain the lead. And if you're the 22, please keep fighting. I want to be up there too. Unfortunately, they get back in line. The 22 will have to wait for one of them to wreck to be able to see them. As long as these 3 stay together, he's going to continue to break away. And as I say that, the 96 peeks to the outside again. He wants the lead back here. He doesn't want to be a helper. He wants to be the leader. Oh, and the 24 and the 19. That will bring out the yellow. And this should be the last green flag stop here in stage number 3, or the last needed pit stop here in stage number 3, I meant to say. And the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, your race leader. Racer X will pit in second. Third will be Digibuds. The 24 JRC Indy spinning out in turn 2. Collecting the 19 is what brought out the yellow that time. But I bet you the 19 is pretty happy to see everybody around him again, I'll say. The 9 leads him to green. He'll clear the 96. But we've seen the inside line have trouble through 1 and 2, but you just see him painting the bottom. Nobody's going to get a run on that 9 on his inside. We've seen it every restart, but we ain't going to see it on this one. Oh, and the 12 into the outside wall. He'll slow down the 22 of 1-9. Look at the 19 moving through the field. He's up to 4th. He's gained 3 spots in 1 lap. Now peeking to the outside of the 38 of Digi. Can he clear him? He does. Move the 19 up to 3rd. As we have now 10 laps to go, this time by here in stage number 3. The 22 of 1-9 has caught these 4 back up. Now it's a 5-car tandem here. Up at the front, the 88 and the 12 looking to do the same. J.E. Racing and the 12 of Mudweiser looking to make it a 7-car tandem here. But have they lost too much of this lead draft? The 12 is going to look to the outside of the 88, feeling he could be the better lead car. But the 88 might just have a sniff of that lead draft. We will have to see as we jump back to the front. The leader, the 9, Tristan Dobbs. And now look at this, the 19 to the outside of the 96. But the bottom with the help. He could potentially lose out on not only second, but the third spot as well as the 96 comes up. He tried to split the middle, but the 96 with the block on the middle lane. And the 9 is loving it, allowing him to break away. You see him trying to break the draft of the 96. Now Tristan Dobbs goes to the bottom, which means everybody else goes to the bottom. And now the 19 of Sir Gillians will continue to fall. Is now the 22 of 19 looks to take away that 4th spot. He'll drift up the track. He has to let off. Oh, he makes contact with Sir Gillians. He has to let off, and that is exactly what the 12 wanted to see. Back here, the 12 of 1 of Mudweiser, allowing him just to get another whiff of that lead draft. Him and the 88. But I don't think it was enough of a fall off for these two behind him. As now, look who's in the top 3 again. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs, the 96 of Racer X, and the 38. As now they go side by side. Digi to the inside. He'll move up into the 2nd spot. And did that fighting give him enough of a draft? Allow him to sniff enough of the draft to let him get back to the front? We shall see. These two are pretty fast working together. The 12 and the 88 you saw didn't get enough of that lead draft to be able to stay with him. The 19 we've seen, he's probably been about the 2nd fastest car on track all day. We've seen him even at the end of a stage close in on the 9. Is now